I work on the evolution of cancer. I'm actually interested in all the ways in which evolution impacts cancer. So that's both how cells are evolving inside tumors and also how cancer has structured the nature of life across the last 2 billion years.
We thought to ourselves, we could create this wonderful narrative where we can introduce the concept of cancer being across the whole tree of life, here at the very heart of the research that they conduct at Biodesign.
People had thought that plants didn't get cancer. That was sort of the conventional wisdom, but we found that's not true. And in fact, the crest of cacti is this beautiful example of how cancer can show up in plants, but also be lived with in the plant, doesn't kill the plant usually.
It turns out that when you get mutations in plants that mess with the growth pattern, that you can sort of see the result in a way that it's much harder to see with animals.
They're very, very handsome to look at, very hard to source, very rare, and the garden is going to have these strategically located within the space so that it will create a little bit of a dialogue.
One of the things we're working with is how to change cancer from a disease, an acute lethal disease, a disease that kills us in a short period of time, to a disease that we could live with like the plants do.
The idea being that it can be controlled, it can be pruned, and that's a healthier way to approach tackling the issues that cancer brings to people.
Because when you eradicate it, you end up selecting for resistant cells that we can't control and they can kill our patients, our family, and our friends. So we're looking into ways of living with it, and the cactus garden is an important illustration of organisms that can live with cancer, and I think get us into a different mind frame about how to approach the disease and control it.
It really feels like it's the beginning of a conversation, the beginning of a new way of thinking about cancer, and I think ASU is the perfect place for it. Biodesign Institute is the perfect place within ASU for it.